Hi everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. In this video, I'm going to be talking about guided messages that I got basically regarding God and Jesus and all kinds of other things like spirituality and religion. Yeah, it's going to be a very packed video, but you know what it is, I have to let y'all know. Before we get started though, let me just say that I do have a spiritual store called ElectraSoul.co in which I sell spiritual jewelry. Prime example, 222 hoops and other angel number hoops, bamboo earrings, hair clips, clothing, all kinds of things because I love angel numbers and I love angels. I also sell crystals, sages, incenses, and I do spiritual readings and spiritual coaching for those who want to enhance their spiritual knowledge. I'm going to keep everything linked down below. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me here, like, comment, share. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so let me just start off by saying that I'm not religious. I do not have a religion. I am simply spiritual. And yes, I do believe in God, Jesus, and the devil. I'm pretty sure I've said this before in my beliefs video, that I do not believe in the devil in the conventional way, that he's like some big red thing or whatever. It's like a very different way of believing, kind of like just a dark negative mass of energy, kind of just like God. Like God is a very good positive mass of energy too, but they're just complete opposites. Now, the message that I've basically received over the last few days was in regards to Jesus. So I just want to let y'all know that I know that when people hear the name Jesus, they associate it with something negative. And the reason for that is because it's associated with a religion in which many people are not religious, and that's totally okay. Like, you know, Jesus does not level down to just a religion, right? But in general, that's what we think of because we hear Jesus, we're like, oh my God, Christianity, being Catholic, whatever it is, which it really doesn't matter what you believe in either way, but it tends to scare people off. So something that I was told was that God, which is Jesus's father, in my belief, that he wants people to stop associating Jesus in such a negative manner. Like I said before, you know, with the religion and things like that, people hear Jesus and they're like, oh my gosh, you're Catholic, you're Christian, whatever it is. But in reality, believing in Jesus or God does not have to be associated with the religion. It's all very spiritual, as the line between spirituality and religion is extremely thin, and the egos of people keep empowering these two to make them a huge separation. And so the egos of people tell you, if you don't do this, you're wrong and you're gonna suffer. Well, that's not exactly true, is it? Because we reincarnate and we learn. We keep going and learning until we think purely with our souls. And those who think with their souls know that whatever people believe in is what they believe in because they just haven't gotten to that point of clarity yet. It's completely normal, you know, there's no race, there's no challenge in believing in whatever it is that you want to believe in. But the point here is to just say that Jesus was human too. I think people call him God or something, but Jesus wasn't God. Jesus was a human just like you and me. The only difference is that he was just more spiritually aware than the people around him at that time in which he was alive, right? So he came to earth to help people, to wake people up, in which he did, which obviously sparked a huge change in the way that the world works, because it's true. If none of this stuff was real, don't y'all think that we would have stopped believing in it or talking about it like centuries ago? But there's a reason that it continues to go on, you know? Jesus has a white aura. He was simply here to help people, and that's it. He was here to help people believe in something that they couldn't see. It's kind of like just trusting that God is there. It's just very clear to see that although we reject so many notations regarding God and Jesus and things like that, it's always present. I don't know if y'all have ever been through like some sort of demonic experience in which maybe you had a very scary sleep paralysis and you saw like demons in your room and things like that, and then you say the name Jesus and then they go away. It's because they're literally afraid of Jesus. The other night I was sleeping and I had like this scary sleep paralysis and I just said Jesus and they left because that's just how it is. They're scared of that overwhelming good power, just like they are such negative masses of energy that good defeats that. And that's the sole purpose, is for people to realize that good will always win. Although things seem very backwards in this world right now and things just don't seem the way that people would want them to, it's very important to know that good the light always wins no matter what. I know that y'all remember when there was this huge wave of negativity. Y'all remember that like 2 years ago? This was when there was like Sad Boy and like Thrasher with like all kinds of satanic shit, and there was just like so many things that were like evil as fuck. And I'm talking about everything, like people were just talking crazy. I remember how dark the world got, and people were kind of repping like sadness and things like that, and it was kind of weird. And I feel like the world had really gotten to that dark point in which after that's when the world started to change. Have y'all seen how the world has shifted within the last year? The world has definitely ended, but not in the way that people think. The world didn't explode. We are still living, but our souls have become awakened. Our egos have backed down from the place that they used to be at. I remember back then when talking about spirituality was crazy. I remember a few years ago I talked about spirituality and people thought I was like some witch, and they thought that I was like crazy. And then now you'd probably never not meet a person who hasn't been through something spiritual or believes in it or has seen something that's just like, wow. It's because the changes are coming at such a rapid pace. What I genuinely believe is that the universe, God, you know, Jesus, everybody, they all saw how dark this world was getting, and they said, no, we need to change this hoe up. And they did, because obviously, as you can see, everybody's waking up. I've had people hit me up. I've seen Christians who began to question their religion because they just feel like they don't associate themselves in that mentality anymore. That's completely normal. Whatever you feel is what you should be listening to, because those feelings are coming through for a reason. Don't ever feel guilty. Don't ever feel like you're supposed to believe in something because people have told you that you're supposed to. You do not have to do anything. Anything that people tell you that keep you in a box, they're thinking from their egos. They're not letting you know because they want to help you. They're letting you know because they want you to follow what they believe in. If you are the black sheep of your family because you believe in something that they don't associate themselves with, that's okay. Keep it moving. You're doing what's right by you, and that's the most important thing. The most important thing is not impressing your elders, it's not impressing your parents, it's doing what you feel is right by you, because as long as you're listening to your soul, you are always going to be guided in the right direction. The split between religion and spirituality is not a real thing. There's no barrier between the two. They're literally the same thing. The only thing is that one has a little bit more ego in it than the other. It's okay to be free with what you want to do. It's okay to believe in Jesus and God and not be religious. You don't have to go to church in order for you to love God, to have a relationship with God. Do not ever let people make you feel like you have to do certain things in order for you to become empowered or to live by your highest version of yourself. It's all cap. As long as you are positively impacting yourself and the people around you, you do not have a thing to worry about. Think with your soul. Your soul knows what's right by you. As I always say, and I think every single video, it's the truth. God knows that everyone's waking up at their own pace. I used to see a lot of religious things like the cross and holy water and Jesus as all negative things because I had very bad experiences around religion when I was little, and so I just wanted nothing to do with it because I thought that those things were only limited to these certain religions. But in reality, nothing belongs to anything. Jesus is everywhere. Whatever God you believe in, whether it be Allah, Buddha, whoever it is, it's all the same. We all just have different names for them, but they're all the same. Whatever you call Jesus, Joshua, Joseph, like whatever you call him, like it doesn't matter. You know, the labels have got to die out. It's whatever you feel. Just understand that if you are waking up in terms of spirituality and realizing things from a whole different perspective, you're doing good. Don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about people who will call you crazy. Who the fuck cares? I get called crazy every single day. I don't care because I know that I'm speaking my truth. And I know that I'm going to be impacting people who are listening. There's nothing specific that you need to do. Just continue to do you. Try to build a relationship with God whenever you feel like you should. If you feel right to. Whenever it is. You'll figure it out by yourself. Align your chakras. There's nothing evil about doing that. Light incense. Manifest. We are constantly manifesting. So literally manifesting cannot be evil because we are always doing it. There's no notation telling you that manifesting is evil. I don't know why that's a thing, but I mean, hey, whatever. Just understand that you are doing the best that you can, and I am so proud of you. Keep it going. Take what you're learning and apply it to your life. Just become the best version of yourself and do what you can to better yourself. Alright y'all, that's basically my video. I just needed to let y'all know because you know how it is out here. I had a message and I had to spread it, so I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so freaking much. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.